Hey everyone, welcome to BBT Tech. Today we'll be looking at the Rama Kara, a 60% HKKB budget-oriented board with an 8-degree typing angle. The board comes in several different colors and different finishes due to its ABS plastic body. These colors include Noct, which is translucent, Moon, which would be opaque, Soya, which is also opaque, Iced, which is translucent, Azur, which is translucent, and Haze, which is translucent. The board was offered at $160 with multiple different add-ons ranging from $8 to $85. In our case, we got two different boxes. The first box contained all the necessary screws with their respective Allen keys, a switch puller, a USB cable, a USB daughter board, and the standoffs. It also contained the internal dampener and aluminum plate that we purchased. It also had the PCB, which does come with the Kara. The second box, with an extremely nice design, contained the Kara itself in 3 different pieces. Because the board is already disassembled for you, you can jump right in with the PCB and adding the stabs. Because of the HKKB layout, only 2 2.25U stabs and 1 7U stabs are needed. Stabs we use today are the C3 Equalz XTKC screw-in stabs in mint color. After adding the stabs, we will be adding the mute, which is essentially a silicone plate that will assist in creating the sound signature known to Rama. This is also essential for the build as it is part of Rama's mounting system for this particular board. After the silicone piece is added, the plate can be added right after. For this build, both the polycarbonate and aluminum plates will be used. With the plate now on the PCB, 6 M2 standoffs and the respective screws would be added. This will sandwich the PCB, silicone mute, and the plate together. After the PCB plate assembly is complete, to install this to the board, you first need to disassemble the case with the 4 screws on the bottom. After disassembling this piece, you have to be careful in unlatching the bottom piece from the case, as it is held by 2 thin tabs. This could be potentially prone to cracking as it is quite thin. Then we need to remove the 4 back piece screws. After removing these screws, the PCB can be dropped in and mounted. Before reassembling the case together, be sure to connect the PCB connector to the daughter board. To finish everything off, screw in the bottom case with the 4 screws. Before using this on the table, remember to install the bump-ons as well. With that all done, we can begin adding switches to the board. For the build, we will be using Silk Emerald switches from Novelkeys. These are pre-lubed from the factory with Krytox 205 grade 0. With all the switches added, we can now add the keycaps to the board. For this budget-oriented board, we will be using basic black on white PBT keycaps that you could find anywhere. While we did purchase the internal dampener for this build, we will be not using it in this build as we are missing the required screws that are supposed to come with it. With the build completed, we can finally take a look at the final product. Finally, let's take a listen to the sound test with the polycarbonate plate. The Rama Kara is a great board for the price it is offered at. With Rama currently running another group buy for the board right now, we believe this is the perfect time to grab the board if you would like to experience an HKB layout. If you have never used an HKKB layout board before, there will be a slight learning curve due to the placement of some of the keys. It is compatible with VIA and QMK, so you can change the keys to however you see fit. We're quite happy with how the card turned out to be. With a larger focus shifting to more budget-oriented boards, the amount of options for newcomers and value seekers only becomes more vast. We hope that you enjoyed this video, and until next time, be sure to subscribe and leave a comment and a like on the video.